before this video starts, I'll address that I have been feeling a little sick today, so if my voice sounds a bit different or I whisper more than soft speaking in this video, I apologize, but I think I'm coming down with like a flu or something, I'm not too sure, but yeah, I'm just losing my voice a little bit, so it's a little hoarse, but besides that, everything's fine. So today's video, I have special video. Every video is special. I have a collection to showcase to you guys. I want to incorporate more sounds, more types of sounds, more types of triggers, but I also would like to make these videos fun for you guys to enjoy. So, with that being said, the video that I have prepared for you guys today is a collection video showcasing all, or almost all, of the hats that I've collected over the last couple years. I don't purposefully collect hats, I'd like to think. I just like hats. They're fun to wear and, accessorize and play around with my outfits and such. So I just like doing that. So, and I figured that hats most of the time can make for some pretty good scratching sounds. So I'd like to make some sounds for you guys today. Now, I'm going to try and structure this video in the sort of way where I go from simpler hats that don't really have any designs or anything like that to more complicated or outlandish hats. So that's how this is going to go. So before we get started, let's choose our microphone light for this video. I think I'll go with the purple. go. So, for this first hat, I've had this hat for quite some time now. So it might be a bit wrinkly. It's very worn down and it's been in the washer a couple times. It's just a dark blue hat. There's some Velcro sound. Velcro sounds are quite nice. I do like Velcro sounds. Not a sound that you see too often in the ASMR space, but it's pretty enjoyable once you get to come across it every once in a while. But so this is a fairly basic hat, I'd like to think. This is actually a George branded hat, so I got this from Walmart. I guess a quick backstory about this hat, or not this hat specifically, but one exactly like it was, I think about almost 4 years ago at this point. I had an ex-girlfriend, and she, for some reason, like the last hat that I had, that was exactly like this. Before she left, I ended up giving the hat to her for some reason. I'm not exactly sure, but I think, like, she didn't want the hat even. It was just kind of like I said, like, take it. It's like a keepsake. But she was very reluctant, and I didn't really care. I just said, take the hat. So she did. She was like, okay, I'll take that. Never seen the hat since, obviously. I think she tried to send it back at one point, but I just bought another one. It was like $7 or something like that from Walmart. So yeah. Moving on. This next hat is a bit basic still, but this hat is just a black Nike hat, so nothing too crazy as well. This hat doesn't have the Velcros, much backstory. I just wanted a Nike hat. Recently I've been getting more into Nike, and so I think I bought this from Marshall's or something, or Ross maybe. One of those stores, they're all the same at this point. So, yeah, black Nike. I will say, another fun fact about me is that my favorite color is black. So, I think that black is just a good versatile color, so it's good to accessorize, and it's good to just, put together if you don't really have many ideas, because everyone kind of looks good in black, I'd like to think, so. Moving on to the next. I like this next hat. I've worn it pretty frequently, so I'm pretty sure I don't have to say where this is from, but I'll say it anyway. This is a Bass Pro hat, and I did get it from Bass Pro, so I actually like this hat quite a bit as well, because I like this, I don't know if you can see it, it's got this point. The point keeps the hat from getting matted to your head, and it gives your front part of your head a little bit of breathing room, as well as the back part. It's a trucker style hat, which I like a lot. And this hat, I went to Bass Pro with my girlfriend, and we both got the same hat. So it was fun, the exact same color and everything. But this hat was also the hat that I changed my alternator in for my car, and it's still a bit tattered and has some oil stains on it, but I like to think it as a memorabilia, so I like this hat a lot as well. I wear it pretty often. Now for this next hat. I don't know if you can tell, but it says salty, but it's spelled backwards and upside down. No, it's just backwards. But I like this hat for a lot of the same reasons of the Bass Pro hat, but as you can see, it has that point in the front. But I like this hat because design. You know, that's pretty swanky. It's got the brown in the front and a tan with the brown lettering, and I think that's pretty cool. So I like this hat. Not really much to the hat besides that, but you know, it's a cool hat. Now, for the last two. So, this next hat, I'll just show it. So, this specific hat is my Capital One hat. Now, one might look at this hat and think, he probably got it from work, right? Or worked at Capital One in the past. Or you may have got it from an airport or a ball game or something, right? It was a free handout. No, this hat, I actually ordered it online for about $25. I know. You don't have to tell me. But this hat actually means quite a bit to me. And the reason being is because Capital One is actually my favorite bank out of all the banks, at least currently. So, another weird fun fact about me. Side note, I've seen some comments asking about a Q&A. I don't think that a lot of you are ready for a Q&A just yet, but it will be coming at some point. We'll just have to see how this plays out first. But I love this bank. It's amazing. That's all I'll say as of right now. So, this hat if you're anyone who's anyone, I think you know where this hat is from as well. But just in case you are the 2% of this population in this world who doesn't know where this hat is from, this hat is from the game Subway Surfers on mobile. Yeah, this actually doesn't have too much of a back. No, that's kind of a lie. It's got a little bit of backstory, but main part of it is just that this was a Halloween costume, and I wanted to be Jake from Subway Surfer. I wanted to be Jake, and the worst part is, like, I didn't have anyone else to pair it with. Like, no one else, none of my friends or my girlfriend was going to be any other character. It was just me. And yeah, I did a pretty good job at the costume. This hat was probably the most expensive hat out of all my hats, as this hat cost me $35, so not cheap at all. But this hat, I like this hat a lot. It's just, unfortunately, the fit is weird. So, it doesn't fit how a normal hat would. It's just kind of wonky, so it looks very big, so, like, it's pretty huge, I'm not gonna lie, so. I don't wear it in public too often, as you can probably imagine for yourself, but with that being said, that's all of my hats for this time, for this video. But if you enjoyed this video, then I'm very glad. As this video, I'd like to think this video is pretty fun, pretty interesting, or enjoyable for you all, hopefully. But if you want more collection videos, I have a clone collection actually that I can showcase to you guys as well. Every time I look at myself in the subway server, I hate myself. If you want to see that video, then